Alright guys, by the title of this video, you kinda already know what's going on. I'm gonna be doing a product review on my goose. The goose that gets me a lot of views on my TikToks and a lot of views on my YouTube. Even if I make a video about anything in the world other than the goose, maybe 50, 40 views. I literally risked my life. I risked my life with that cow in that video. You know, cows actually are the most dangerous animal to people. They have the #1 death rate in the world, and I went with a red jacket and was messing with cows for YouTube clout. Based off of those numbers, I'm gonna be doing a lot more things with the goose. But please guys, check out my other videos without a goose in the thumbnail. I literally went to Mexico. We were petting whales in the middle of nowhere. Baby whales. I'm gonna be putting the goose in the thumbnail, so hopefully this gets a lot of views. Oh my god. See, I thought it was cool. I thought you guys watch my videos for me, but no. Pretty sure you guys just watch my videos for the goose. And the goose that just tripped. What about the Afro duck? Okay guys, let's start this product review real quick. So as you can tell, the goose is really loud unless we give it lettuce. But I'm pretty sure that's a commitment you were willing to make. For a goose, they need water because they need to dip their heads in water because they're waterfowl. And you also need to get them a limited edition Afro duck as their therapy animal. You actually have to feed them lettuce. Oh, see, it runs out. Yeah, you want some lettuce? Here you go, shut up. No, take the lettuce, take the lettuce. Take it. See, peace and quiet for now. Don't hit your head. I know you love lettuce. So basically, if you own a goose, you have to have copious amounts of lettuce to deal with the squawking. There you go, goose. So as I was saying, you can also take these things in as service animals, as you saw in the other video. And your goose will love you if you raise it from birth, but if it's raised by other geese, it will be kind of violent. As you can see here, I have the goose in my hand. They're very huggable, pretty squishy and soft. And actually, like, once a year, they will molt, and they'll lose all the feathers on their wings, and then replace them with new ones. So don't be alarmed if that happens. It's natural. You know how they reward you from all of your care? They honk at 6 in the morning. Yep. And also, geese can drink dirty water because they have a filter in their beak. You don't have to change out the water, but it's recommended to change it out every 1 or 2 weeks. Let's go down costs. First of all, you won't have to build a big pen like this. This was actually my old playhouse when I was like 4, so we just turned it into a goose pen. And you can literally just get something like this. Let's go through a list of pros and cons with the goose. Should you buy one? Should you not? It's up to you. So, let's start out with the cons. Cons. You will have to buy a lot of water, but you have to buy a pool and exchange the water every 1 to 2 weeks. Con number 2, they will eat all the greens everywhere. Grass, plants. If you have a garden, don't put the goose by the garden. Look, they turn my front yard into a desert. There's a few plants that they will stay away from, mostly flowers, marigolds. These ones they don't seem to like at all. All the plants that you can see here. They will also leave quite a bit of feathers in your yard. It's just like a dog, it sheds. Con number 3. Unlike having a parrot or something that like sings songs and stuff, the goose will be really loud. Make sure to keep it down by feeding it quite a bit so it doesn't like, squawk. Let's move on to the pros. Pro number 1, the goose will give you eggs, and 1 goose egg is equivalent to 3 to 2.5 chicken eggs in protein. So if you need a big amount of protein, buy a goose. Pro number 2, you can make quite a money off your goose if you have the right execution. You obviously spent a lot on the goose because you bought like the coop, the pond, and the food expenses and water expenses. The one thing my brother had a brilliant idea of doing, selling duck food through a gumball machine. And the last but not least pro of having a goose is that the goose genuinely makes you a more interesting person. People see that you have a dog, they're like, what a normie. People see that you have a goose, you look like that kid. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and that's the end of the video.
Nap or more caffeine?